So the point of the Notch Trail is this ladder. I hate ladders, so this should be interesting. I'm Laura, and in 2020 I quit my job to travel the world. Since I can't hop country to country, I'm taking a closer look at all of the great places we have in the United States. Become a subscriber to support me on my big adventure, where this week I'm in South Dakota, exploring all of the great landscapes, monuments, and wildlife. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Badlands National Park. Well, almost. We stopped a few miles from the park. Courtney wants to fly the drone, and you're not allowed to fly drones in the national park. So we're actually at this boondocking site where you can see a few people are still here from last night, and you definitely can see the Badlands. So we're going to combat the wind, which is bad for two reasons. One, because we want to fly the drone, and two, because we're planning to camp out tonight. Hopefully the wind dies down and we're able to camp. But this is our first look at the Badlands, which are amazing. I can't wait to go to the park. Okay, we've officially done what we can with the drone, and now we're headed into the park. Before we hike out, we're gonna check out some of the most popular trails. I know that tomorrow we'll want to drive through the park, but today we're ready to hike. Badlands National Park. We got held up at the entrance by a few buffalo and some prairie dogs. We had to stop and take a look. We're gonna check out this viewpoint and then look on the map and see where we're headed first. Just the beginning. We drove 5 miles down a dirt road to Prairie Dog Town, and we can't get out of the car because there's a buffalo in the parking area. We are gonna hang out and see if he moves on. We have to see the prairie dogs because we're gonna move to the other side of the park and then we won't be able to see them. We passed one buffalo on our drive here and we stopped, stayed in the car, but we were so close that we could hear him eating grass, which is just so cool. They're just massive. We're gonna wait here, see if he moves on, and then check out the prairie dogs. They're a little more our size. Look how cute they are. making our way through the park to get to our starting point for our trail, and we had to stop here at the Yellow Mounds overlook. So Badlands National Park has these yellow mounds, and they have some varying colors. There's very distinct yellow, but you also get some reds. It reminds me a lot of the Artist's Drive in Death Valley. So we're gonna take a look at this before going on to the starting point for our trail. We were driving along and there's these Longhorn Sheep, so we had to stop and take a look. We're trying to get to our trailhead. We had gone there, then back to the visitor center, and now we need to get to the trailhead to get started. We had to stop and we are headed in the direction of Deer Haven, but at Badlands National Park there's no like specific trails, so we're gonna walk through this prairie land with our trekking poles because there are rattlesnakes here, and then we kind of hook a right. We should have a really good trip, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Welcome to day 2 at Badlands National Park. We're back to the shorter trails and seeing all that Badlands National Park has to offer. This is the fossil trail. This one has replicas of the fossils that are found in the park. It's only 0.25 miles, so we're gonna get started. This is one that we're most excited about. The other one is Notch Trail, which we'll do in a few minutes, but for Saddle Pass you actually hike straight up this. You can see someone up there now, but I've heard it's quite a trek, but worth it. Looks pretty high. I'd say it's living up to its name. We're between the two sides of the peak now. I expected that it would be a path to another cliff drop off, so I'm standing flat with this prairie land, and then if we come over here and look at the road, that's how much higher we are than the road. I think I need to go up there. Oh no, there's a snake. Kidding, there's a snake. It's a skinny green snake, but that's okay. He can have it. way to get back down. That's where we're going. We have 3 trails that we're going to attempt for the rest of the day. They all lead from the same parking lot. So we're starting with the Notch Trail because it's the longest. If we still feel into it, we're going to do the Door and Window Trail too. So the point of the Notch Trail is this ladder. I hate ladders, so this should be interesting. I knew it was here, but I didn't realize it was so washed out underneath. It's also at the start of the trail, so we have to do it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. As I mentioned, I do not like ladders, so this should be great. Okay, let's figure this out. We reached the end of the Notch Trail, and this seems like a great place to leave you here in Badlands National Park. Make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss the next adventure. Badlands National Park has certainly exceeded all expectations. We've spent 2 days here looking at wildlife, hiking trails, and camping out in the backcountry. I hope that when you visit, you enjoy it as much as we did. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so, or do so. It's so formal. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll help me bring you along on my next adventure.